Hi everyone, welcome back to Seniors Exercises with Kelcey. My name is Kelcey. I'm a rec programmer at the City of Flin Flon. And today is a bittersweet day because today is our last class over YouTube. Last Seniors Exercises with Kelcey. I just want to say before we get started, thank you guys so much for following along with me. This is a great opportunity for myself to reach out to you guys, and I had such a blast teaching you guys. A little sad that it's over, okay? But that doesn't mean we can't have fun today. So that being said, let's get started. Alrighty everyone, we're gonna start with our deep rib cage breathing. Okay, so we're gonna get ourselves into a nice posture, shoulders back, butt tucked in, feeling nice and tall. Hands on our rib cage. We're gonna do 10 deep breaths. Let's do it. 1 and out. 2 and out. 3 and out. 4 and out. 5 and out. 6 and out. 7 and out. 8 and out. 9 and out. And 10 and out. Awesome. So next up, what we're going to do is we're going to do our open and close the fingers and toes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 10 squeezes for our fingers, and then we'll do 10 squeezes with our toes. We'll do those seated today instead of doing, kind of alternating feet. Okay, but we're starting with our hands. You can face either way, whichever is more comfortable for you. And remember, or if you're new here, we're not like, ooh, as hard as we can, just about the pressure you would use to squeeze a tube of toothpaste. Okay. Let's go. 1 and release. 2 and release. 3 and release. If you want to make this a little harder, you can go all the way out here. 4 and release. 5 and release. 6 and release. 7 and release. 8 and release. 9 and release. Last one. 10 and release. Awesome. Okay, toes next. So we're going to get seated. Just because we're seated doesn't mean we lose our nice posture, right? Still shoulders back, butt tucked in, nice and tall. Okay, same thing, but this time with our toes. Squeeze and release. 2, squeeze and release. 3, squeeze and release. 4, squeeze and release. 5, squeeze and release. 6, squeeze squeeze, and release. 9, squeeze, and release. Last one. 10, squeeze, and release. Awesome. Okay, so depending on your mobility, we're going to stand up for the next one. Remember, you can always do these seated as well. This one's my personal favorite. We're going to do hula hoop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 one way and 5 the other. Nice posture, and we want this motion to come from our hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go the other way now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, for this next one, I'm going to be showing both versions of the move, both standing and seated. I'm also going to go sideways for this one. So what we're going to do, if we're doing this standing, you would do it close to your support, but I'm just up here so you guys can see me, is you're gonna kick one leg back and one arm forward. Okay, this is a great move if you're working on balance. If you are trying to do this in a chair, it's a little more tricky, but what you do is you get seated sideways on your chair, maybe holding onto the back for support, and you can still put one leg back and one leg forward. Careful that you're not, leaning too far forward. You don't want your chair to tip forward on you. And we're going to do, once again, 5 each side. Let's go. Ooh, that's not a good space for me to do this. Okay, 1. Make sure you're pulling in those abs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. We're going to switch sides now. That's the side I just did, isn't it? Already forgetting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Okay. Do as I say, not as I do, because you should always be on your support, right farthest away from the leg that's doing the work. Okay, last one for our little warm-up. We're gonna plant our feet down, tucking our abs, make sure we're in a nice position. We're gonna start with one arm out, and we're gonna rotate, twisting at our core, making sure our abs are activated so they're getting the full workout. Once again, 5 each side. 1, 2, don't let your feet turn. 3, 4, 5, 5 each side. Let's switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Whew. Awesome work, everybody. Alrighty, so next up we're going to be doing some walking drills. We're going to be doing each drill for 40 seconds. Okay. Make sure you're aware of your own body if that's too much, right? If it's too little, you can always pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, so I got a timer going on my phone. What we're going to start off with is a tip-toe walk. You can do this stationary, or if you want, you can move around your support like I plan to. Whatever is best for you. Okay. So I'm just going to get the timer ready. So get ready and let's go. Oh. Don't go. Okay, now go. Trying your best to keep your heels up for as much of the duration as you can. Make sure if you're going around that you're keeping your support nice and close, even if you're confident, right? Just in case. Having something to grab onto is really nice. Ten seconds left. You're doing fantastic, I assume. Okay, woo. Next up is going to be a heel walk. Okay. This is the one I find most challenging. I'm actually going to choose to do this one in spot, but once again, whatever works best for you. Okay. Trying to keep our toes up as much as we can. All right, I'm gonna get the timer ready, and let's go. I find when I do this one, my brain doesn't want to let my knees bend, but they can bend, right? They bend when we normally walk. We're just trying to keep our toes up. And just watch. I know everyone's feet are different, but I tend to try to land on the side of my foot. Make sure you're landing on the heel. I know 40 seconds feels like a long time. Whew, flew by. Okay, so next up, we're going to do a slow motion run. I always like to pretend I'm in a movie, like running away from an explosion. Whatever helps you get in the headspace. Once again, you can do this in spot or going around. You can even do this seated as well. Excuse me. Okay, get ready and let's go. And depending on how much support you need, right, you may not be adding the arms to this. That's totally okay. Remember, this is all based on your workout, your body, and ultimately your safety as well. That was one thing that was a little bit scary about doing YouTube videos, is I'm not there to see what you guys are doing, right? So I hope you're practicing, everything in place to stay safe. That's the time. Okay. So next up, what we're going to do is an exaggerated heel to toe walk. So when you're walking, you're gonna make sure your heel hits first, and then your toe. Heel, toe. Another 40 seconds. So get ready, and let's go. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Speaking of the safety things and not being able to see you guys, even though this program is ending, we are looking at starting this program using similar, if not the same moves, right? The same safety procedures, the same bases of support. So if you are in the Flin Flon area and you enjoyed these workouts, look out for that in the future. And time. Okay, we have one more walk left, but this one's my personal favorite. And we get to do it seated. So this is the one I call our butt walk. What that means is we're going to use our abs to scooch us to the front of the chair and then scooch us back. Once again, we're going to do this for 40 seconds. So get ready and let's go. You can use your arms to help, but if you're in a more advanced mood, you can tuck them up like this so it's more focused on your abs. Keep it up. This is the hard part of our workout, all the walking drills and the butt scooch. We'll move on to strength after this, which I find a little bit more fun than our heart and lungs. Okay, time is up. We do have one more heart and lung move, and that's cross-country skiing. Remember, you can do this seated if that works better for you. But we're gonna put our poles up like we're skiing, and we're gonna touch back like so, okay? We're going to do 6 each side this time, so our count is going to be 12. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Woo! Okay, time for our strength and endurance. We're gonna start with an arm curl. You don't need your band for this. You can do it without anything, or you can use something like a soup can, a jug, whatever is a weight that you're comfortable lifting. I don't have any of that with me, so I'm going to be using my band. Now all we're going to do is we're going to start with our palms facing up. We're going to tuck our elbow in. We're going to curl. And then we're going to press straight up. And we're going to keep it nice and slow and controlled, both up and down. We're going to do 6 each side. Remember, if you are using the band, where you hold it, right, is gonna have a difference on how much work it is, right? How short this side is will determine how much resistance you get. Okay, 6 each side, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one for this arm. 6. Okay, we're gonna switch on over to do the other arm. 1. Until I was about to snap that one on myself. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Awesome. So we do need our band for the next fit. That's one thing with our class being over. We do have extra resistance bands left. So even though you're not following along anymore, don't be afraid to give me a call and get yours for your own personal workout needs. So for this one, we're going to step on it with both legs. We're going to crisscross them. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling back. We are going to do 10 of these. Let's go. 1, nice and slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Work, shake it out a little bit if you need. Okay, so I'm going to show the next move. I'm going to show both the seated and standing version. So for the seated version, what we're doing is kind of like a mini squat. So if you're doing it seated, what you're going to do, you're going to kind of pull your leg up. Okay? You're going to tighten your abs and you're going to push down, making sure you keep those abs engaged. Okay, that's going to make the huge difference in where you are feeling this. If you are doing it standing, just like your average squat, keeping your back straight, holding onto your support, and bending. And you want to make sure you're keeping your back straight for this one. We're going to do 6 of these. If you are doing the seated version, that means you're going to do 3 each side. You know what? Let's bump it up to 10. We're going to do 10 of these and then 5 each side. I know, I'm making it more difficult on both of us. Alrighty, let's do it. 1. This is all based on your mobility. 2. How deep your squat is will totally change person to person. 3. 4. 5. If you're doing the seated version, this is where we're going to switch legs. Everyone else, get yourself ready for the last 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! I know that was hard work, guys. Thanks for playing along. Next up, we have our cool down and stretches. Alrighty, we're going to do a large portion of our stretches seated today. So the first one we're going to do is a thigh stretch. If you have arms on your chair, you're going to have to scooch forward so you're kind of on the edge of your seat. And you're going to put one leg out to the side, stretching. You should feel the stretch up in here. I'm going to hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Next up is our hip. And how we're going to do that is by putting one leg back, pushing down so you can feel the stretch. Let's switch sides. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do the back of the thigh now. So we're gonna put one leg out. And we're going to push, so we're feeling the stretch back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll switch sides. 1. Oh my gosh, look at my posture. Good posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next up, we're going to use our handy dandy resistance band again. We're going to get into a similar position, but this time we're going to use our band to pull the top of our toes forward towards us. Okay, we're going to hold this for 5. Remember, where you hold your band is going to decide how much pull there is on your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll switch sides. Careful when you're getting ready, because as you can see, it's right on the edge, and it would be so easy to accidentally do that. Like that. That time was an accident. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. It's time for our very last set of 10 deep rib cage breaths. You can do this standing or sitting. I'm gonna go sitting for this one because I find it nice and relaxing, and I was seated anyway. Whether you're standing or seated, good posture, hands on your ribs. Let's do this. 1, and out. 2, and out. 3, out. 4 and out. 5 and out. 6 and out. 7 and out. 8 and out. 9 and out. And 10 and out. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said, it's been such an honor to run this program for you guys. I'm a little sad that it's over, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed it while it lasted. Okay? I guess there's no until next time. So guys, stay safe, have a fantastic year, and I'm sure you'll see me around. We got lots of fun activities coming up through the city of Flin Flon. Until then, bye!